Introduction. The modern world has become increasingly dynamic due to the ever-changing patterns of life and societies. There is a strong relationship that exists between social ways of life and science. Scholars in sociology and science attempt to decode this interrelationship by adopting research practices that focus primarily on understanding and predicting the human and social world through the elements of scientific inquiry. Therefore, social research emerges as an instrumental field of study which guides investigators in determining human and social investigations or studies to limit the existing drawbacks in predicting the social and human worlds. This paper provides a summary of the course's reading materials, including Babbie Earl's book The Practice of Social Research, which presents the definition of two new conceptions from the week's readings, and discusses their importance. General information. In general, the conceptualizations included in Babbie Earl's publication share compelling insights into the foundational concepts in social science and research. The author supports the notion that science is based primarily on two crucial elements, observation and logic. He endorses this viewpoint by arguing that in the attempt to draw a scientific understanding of the social world, the perspectives used must be under human observance and demonstrate a significant logic level. The author further identifies three significant organs that define social science, namely data analysis, data collection, and theory. According to Babbie's view, the practice of social research borrows strongly from the three tenets mentioned above. The scientific theory focuses on highlighting systematic deductions based on logical aspects. On the other hand, data collection targets observable characteristics, whereas data analysis provides concluding inferences regarding the observable facts, which may or may not be congruent with the expected outcome. Therefore, social research is significantly based on comprehending human and social inquiry activities through the lenses of data analysis, data collection, and scientific theory. The reading outlines in-depth topical issues in social research, such as the structure of inquiry, approaches to observation, as well as qualitative and quantitative techniques applied in the evaluation of information. The author also shares insights on some of the emerging social research concerns, such as the politics and ethical practices related to sociological inquiry. When implementing various research procedures illustrated in the reading, Babbie emphasizes the need for scholars and investigators to integrate various irreproachable conceptions into their research methodologies. He argues that sensitive societal elements related to human ethics, such as gender balance and adherence to human dignity principles, should be under consideration during social research undertakings. Qualitative techniques in social research. The author's book provides an impressive insight into the significance of qualitative techniques in social research. According to Babbie, the best approach to defining qualitative techniques is to consider the observable characteristics during the collection and analysis of data gathered during research. The qualitative data collection methods illustrated in the reading include interviewing, focus groups, and human observation. There is a notable correlation between qualitative approaches in social and public administration research. Public administration deals with governance-related matters and the provision of administrative services to the public through sanctioned state and federal structures. The above-mentioned methodological approach is crucial in public health investigations because it provides a framework for inquiry. For instance, researchers in this specialty area may utilize various qualitative methods, including interviews, observation, and questionnaires, to conduct a study to determine community policing programs' efficacy in a particular locality. Politics in social research. Social research faces challenges linked to politics due to balancing interests among various groups, including the public, society, and government. Principally, politics relates to managing the balance of power in groups, sects, associations, and institutions. In social research, politics-related issues typically emerge from stakeholders' concerns for the morality and legality of studies being conducted. Participants and researchers' moral and licit inclinations often contribute to the problem mentioned above. This conception is crucial because, in contemporary society, researchers specializing in sociology are usually involved in political disputes based on sensitive socio-political aspects such as child rights and the legality of substance and drug usage. Research endeavors in public administration typically experience pressure from political organs within and out of the government. For instance, when public administration officers seek to establish the cause of child maltreatment through labor by employing research tools, they are likely to face the menace of managing political pressure from both governmental and non-governmental players. Conclusion. The book by Babbie Earl comprehensively and precisely addresses various aspects related to social science research. The author enlightens the learners by exploring interesting, educative issues related to sociological inquiry. Furthermore, Babbie emphasizes the importance of research, arguing that it is a required field that guides investigators in determining and resolving human and social issues. A reasonable correlation exists between qualitative approaches in social science investigations and public administration research. Moreover, ethical and political influences in social research also appear in Babbie's text. He argues that during social science research, politics-related aspects typically emerge from debates on the morality and legality of the studies being conducted. StudyCorgi can help you make your studies smarter. Visit studycorgi.com for more samples like this, study tips, and writing tools.